All right. I want to call out the elephant in the room, because if I don't do this up front, you're all going to be very obsessed and fixated with this, and you won't listen to a word I have to say. And I know from past experience it's very important to just share this first thing tonight. And that is something you're all thinking, my God, he looks like Slater from Saved by the Bell. Maybe a little bit? I don't know, man. I've been doing this a long time, and inevitably someone goes, you look like Slater. Yeah. But why are we really here? We're going to talk about the pace of change. It's unbelievable, right? How many of you have a smartphone? Did you know your smartphone has more computing power in it than was on the planet in 1940? And if cars developed at the same speed as computers, they would cost about $6 and travel at the speed of sound. And if you take a look at this, I happen to get married in July, second time around. Hopefully second time's the charm. Thank you. You know, I want to make sure I'm linked to her Facebook page or whatever I need to do these days, right? So here's the thing. Rapid, incredible change that is blowing everybody's hair back. We can ill afford this type of attitude that I see all too often with the clients and the organizations I work with, right? So I'm all about innovation. I'm all about creativity. And that's what we're going to talk about here tonight. Because if you're not innovating, if you're not tapping into your people's innate creativity, you get a culture of zombies. They show up, they do the job, but they don't do it with any sense of energy or passion or enthusiasm. You get, good morning, Bob. Good morning, Bill. Okay? So as a jazz musician, I use jazz as a really apt metaphor, I think, for organizational behavior and the way teams that, function with one another. And so I'm going to pull 3 lessons from the world of jazz. I've been playing jazz for about 35 years now. And I hope that you'll find them resonating with yourself. The first is accept the offer. That's not relegated to just the purview of jazz. That's something from improvisational theater. If you ever watch Whose Line Is It Anyway, right, or see some improvisational theater, it's about accepting the offer, but it's such an important piece of innovation. And as the great trumpeter Wynton Marsalis said, the soulful thing about playing is you offer something to somebody and you don't know if they'll like it, but you offer it. And there's such freedom in just offering an idea and knowing that the other person is going to be open and receptive to it. Because our first inclination, if it doesn't fit our paradigm, is to offer a killer phrase. A killer phrase, just like raid kills bugs, a killer phrase kills ideas dead. It kills innovation dead. It kills engagement dead. It kills energy dead. And then you end up with a culture of zombies, right? If we listened to killer phrases back in the day, this is what our mobile phones would look like. This is what our tablets would look like, and this is what we'd still be doing if we were bored at work. Things progress, things evolve, not because of killer phrases, but because we remain open and receptive to new ideas. Number 2, slowing down to speed up. As a jazz musician, I don't come out of the gate and just blow everybody's hair back. I tell a story with my solo, right? I build a narrative. The same is true in regular life. Because as you all know, we're getting fire hosed with data and information all the time, and we can hang in there pretty much until a saturation point. What happens at that saturation point? Our brain slowly melts away into nothingness, right? It's so important, and the neuroscience is really clear on this. We have to take breaks. We have to take breaks every 90 minutes, 120 minutes, step away, grab some coffee, daydream, wash your face, read a poem, tell a joke. It doesn't matter. Give your brain a break, slow down to speed up, because after all, productivity isn't about being ants in an anthill. It's not about scurrying around in the busyness. It's about what do we accomplish? What results do we achieve at the end of the day? And our brain will thank us if we slow down and speed up and take those breaks. And the third thing I want to mention from the world of jazz is reframing mistakes. All too often when somebody makes a mistake, we humiliate them, we belittle them, we point fingers, we throw people under the bus, we place blame. Who dropped the ball? Who screwed up? But as the great Miles Davis, one of my musical heroes, said, when you hit a wrong note, it's the next note that makes it good or bad. Right? If we play a wrong note and we go, ooh, then yeah, it's a wrong note. You just called it out to the entire audience. But if we learn from it, share ideas, what can we do differently next time? Then that wrong note becomes a right note. And by the way, all these products on the screen here were the result of mistakes or failures. Cornflakes, microwave oven, artificial sweetener. So this is what I have to say in closing, ladies and gentlemen. You don't make mistakes. You have unintentional improvisations, right? That's it. There's no script to life, folks. Let's be open and receptive and thankful and grateful. You rock. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great evening.